Hey guys, Mikey back today with another episode of my first viewing of Star Trek, the original series. This is my reaction to Season 2, Episode 13. Last time on Star Trek, we had a aging phenomenon causing a few of the crew members to gain age rapidly, and we had to deal with that, and it was pretty dramatic and pretty interesting. A lot of tragedy almost occurred, but was narrowly avoided, as per usual, and I've been really enjoying this show, and I'm really having a lot of fun with this. I can't believe I'm halfway through this season, and we have one more left after this, before we get to the next generation, and everything is just moving so fast. I did not expect this, but I mean, without further ado, I'm ready to start. So yeah, thanks for joining me. Thank you everyone for supporting me. Make sure you check out Patreon. Otherwise, we're starting this one in 3, 2, and 1.
There it is. Pure tritanium.
20 times as hard as diamond.
21.4 times as hard, to be exact.
Crazy. What is that?
Home Starfleet,
Smoke.
I recommend that they dispatch a survey vessel immediately.
We won't be able to break it, Captain. I'll phaser off a specimen.
Can you phaser off a specimen even? Like, I guess can't break it, but heat? And that smoke goes back. What the hell? Very pretty.
Did you smell that?
Oh, so many red shirts.
A sweet odor like honey. It was years ago. On another planet. A thing with an odor like that. Make a swing around our perimeter. Scan for dichloronium in the atmosphere. Set your
Dichloronium?
phasers on disruptor B. If you see any gaseous cloud, fire
Oh, no.
immediately.
Ready to beam back aboard, Captain?
Negative, Scotty. We're checking something out.
The USS Yorktown is expecting to rendezvous with us in less
Yorktown?
than
Oh, that's like a carrier from World War II.
Dichloronium exists only in laboratory experiments.
It's gone. The last time I caught an odor like that was 11 years ago.
11 years. I wonder if it's addictive, what it is.
Seemed to read dichronium for a minute, and then I lost it.
Nobody's looking
It's almost
behind
like
you.
Something out there knows I'm scanning it.
It's not hey, behind you!
It's kind
Come on.
of changing itself into something different.
It's turning itself into the rocks.
Nothing could do that.
Oh. Shoot the phaser B!
strange clouds, Earth.
Shoot the phaser! God, he told you to do it. He told you how to respond. 3 of them, dead in an instant. We're 4 minutes into this episode, not even. The
You'll
quickest?
find every red corpuscle gone from their body.
For him.
So's alive.
Okay.
Barely. You think you know what it was, Captain?
What he said it was.
Something that can't possibly exist, but it does.
He blamed a little bit, damn it.
With the mysterious death of 2 crewmen, all personnel on the planet have been evacuated back to the ship. How's Ensign Rizzo?
Still unconscious, sir.
Transfusions?
Continuing as rapidly as possible. His blood count is still 60% less than normal.
So he's steal blood from your body is what it sounded like exactly, based on the color of your skin too.
Ready to leave
That's
orders,
crazy.
Captain.
The USS Yorktown is expecting to rendezvous with us in less than 7 hours.
Then you'll inform them that we might be a little late.
Jim, the Yorktown ship surgeon will want to know how late. Those vaccines he's transferring to us are highly perishable.
Those medical supplies are badly needed on planet Theta 7.
We are remaining in orbit until I find out more about those deaths.
All right, I don't
My
agree with this
responsibility.
decision.
I'm perfectly
Yeah.
aware that it might cost lives on Theta 7. Kirk out.
You gotta come back.
Autopsy report.
Wasn't a red corpuscle left in their bodies.
Marks, cuts, incisions of any kind?
Not a one. What happened is medically impossible.
They drain their blood.
You'll find the USS Farragut lists casualties 11 years ago.
Was he there?
Exactly the same impossible causes.
This is past haunting him?
Can you bring Ensign Rizzo to consciousness for a moment? Will it hurt him if you do so?
In his present condition, I don't think it would make much difference.
Hey! That's fast.
Cold.
Cold, 'cause low blood.
Cold.
Makes sense.
You were attacked by something. Did you notice an odor of any kind?
Sweet.
You remember? A sickly sweet odor.
It was like being smothered in honey.
Did you feel presence and intelligence?
So it's like an actual life form?
I felt it. It was there.
Did he die?
Just sleep again,
Okay,
Joe.
cool.
You check those record tapes. I want your medical analysis as quickly as possible.
Well, what's with the captain? I've never seen him like that before.
Ghosts of his past.
I intend to find out. I'll be in the medical record library.
Subspace message from Starfleet. They're
Not now,
inquiring.
Lieutenant. Have the security duty officer report to me on the bridge immediately.
Continuing scanning, Captain. Still no readings of life forms on the planet's surface.
Let's assume that it's something so completely different.
You mentioned dichronium, Captain.
Suppose it was composed of that rare element. Let's assume that it's intelligent. That it knows that we're looking for it.
It would have to be able to change its molecular structure.
It's like a weapon they created and then dropped 11 years ago by accident. Cast
You
to stone.
just suggested something that never occurred to me. It may provide some answers to a tape record, which I think you'll find Dr. McCoy is looking at this very moment.
Okay. That's why we need
Check
Spock
out.
everywhere.
Take over on scanner.
Ensign Garavik reporting, sir.
Are you the new security officer?
Yes, sir.
Was your father?
Yes, sir, he was, but I don't expect any special treatment on that account.
Excuse me?
You'll get none aboard this ship, mister.
I have a report on Ensign Reed's.
No.
He's dead, sir.
No.
You knew Rizzo?
Yes, sir, we were good friends.
You'll get a crack at what killed him. Interested?
Yes, I am, sir.
I want 4 men armed with phaser 2 set for disruptor attack. Join me in the transporter room in 5 minutes. You'll accompany me to the planet's surface.
I need to know who he's related to. Is it old Captain? So many red shirts.
Spock was right. Notice the molecular shift? Take 2 men, circle around to the left. I'll take the other 2 and go the other way. If you see it, fire full phasers.
Don't hesitate, because that guy hesitated and he's dead. That rock looks sketchy in the middle. No, it's the back rock. Oh! Mel. Don't hesitate. Thank you. Oh. Those phasers are fancy. The new phaser Mark IIs, whatever they're. But this seems like the situation. So, like, he fired at it. What happened?
I am now even more convinced that this is not only an intelligent creature, but the same which decimated the crew of the USS Farragut 11 years ago.
That he was
in another
on.
Part of the galaxy. Both Spock and McCoy are doubtful of this, and I sense they also doubt my decision to stay and fight the thing.
It's revenge.
What was the size of the thing you saw, Ensign?
I'd say it measured from 10 to 60 cubic meters, sir.
Ensign, did you sense any intelligence in this gaseous cloud?
No, sir.
But you didn't come into actual contact with it, did you?
No, sir, I was furthest away from it. Hovered for a moment, then moved toward my men. It was fast, incredibly fast.
Did you say it hovered?
Yes, sir.
You did fire at it, didn't you?
Yes, sir, I did.
You fired at a large, hovering target at that distance and missed?
I didn't fire while I was hovering, sir.
You mean you froze?
Yep.
Sir,
They keep freezing when they see these things.
freeze. Well, I was startled. For a second. And then, by the time I fired, the thing was already moving.
Do you have any further information? Ensign, you're relieved of all duties and confined to quarters until further notice.
What? Yeah, is he panicked?
You were a little hard on the boy, Jim.
You froze. 1 man was killed. Another may die.
Yeah.
Captain, scientifically,
You'll both be filing reports. Make your comments and recommendations.
He's different for this.
But we'll be ready to leave orbit in under half an hour.
We're not leaving orbit, Mr. Scott.
Yorktown requesting information on how soon we expect to rendezvous with them.
Thank you.
This is distracting him from his duties.
7 colony is not only needed desperately, it has a limited
I'm
stability.
aware of the situation, engineer, and I'm getting a little tired of my senior officers conspiring against me. Forgive me. Perhaps I shouldn't have used the word conspire.
Agreed, sir.
Yeah, no.
Aware that it can change its molecular structure?
Yes, sir.
Are you scanning for any unusual movement?
He's just. Oh, God.
We've run a full scan of the probe twice.
Well, then run it 20 times if that's what it takes.
He's breaking.
I need your advice.
Then I need a drink.
I do not understand your reasoning.
You need advice from me? You must be kidding.
I do not joke, Doctor. I require an opinion. There are many aspects of human irrationality I do not yet comprehend. Obsession, for one.
Him and his creature.
Have you studied the incident involving the USS Farragut? Nearly half the crew and the captain were annihilated. The captain's name was Garovic.
Knew it.
Same as our ensign.
Yeah.
His father. Among the survivors was a young officer on his first deep space assignment.
Officer Kirk.
James T. Kirk.
Yep.
And there is still more.
Have I the right to jeopardize my crew, my ship, for a feeling I can't even put into words? No man achieves Starfleet command without relying on intuition. But have I made a rational decision? Am I letting the horrors of the past distort my judgment of the present?
A little bit, buddy. A little bit.
Mind if I come in?
Kirk to bridge. Scanner report.
Continuing scanning, sir. No unusual readings.
Can't have just vanished.
Sometimes they do, if we're lucky. Monsters come in many forms. You know the greatest monster of them all, Jim?
Man.
Guilt.
Oh.
Jim, when a young officer is exposed to unknown dangers for the first time, he's under tremendous emotional stress. Now, we all know that.
Ensign Garovic is a ship command decision. You're straying out of your field, Doctor.
I was speaking of Lieutenant James T. Kirk of the starship Farragut. 11 years ago, you were the young officer at a phaser station when something attacked.
And he froze too. Woo!
Because I delayed in firing it.
You had a normal emotion. You were startled. You delayed firing for a grand total of perhaps 2 seconds.
Would have been killed.
Well, the ship's exec didn't seem to think so. His log entry was quite clear on the subject. Lieutenant Kirk is a fine young officer who performed with uncommon bravery.
Don't you understand? Killed 200 crewmen.
Captain Garovic was very important to you, wasn't he, Jim?
Yes. He was my commanding officer from the day I left the academy. I'd killed that thing if I had fired soon enough the first time.
You don't know that any more than you know that Garovic could have destroyed it.
I can't help how I feel. There's an intelligence about it, Bones. A malevolence. It's evil. It must be destroyed.
Be so obsessed.
Obsessed?
That you could destroy yourself.
Don't push our friendship past the point where I have to take a fish.
This is professional, Captain. I am preparing a medical log entry on my estimation of the physical and emotional condition of a starship captain.
This is the first time they're clashing like this in a long time.
Which requires a witness of command grade.
Do I take it, Doctor? Commander, that both of you, or either of you, consider me unfit or incapacitated?
Correctly phrased, Captain. As recommended in the manual. We respectfully ask permission to inquire further and...
Blast it, forget the manual.
Can't say that to
Ask your
Spock.
questions.
They need those vaccines on Theta 7, Captain. Now, why are we delaying here?
Because I'm convinced that this is the same creature that attacked the Farragut 11 years ago.
Creature, Captain.
I could feel the intelligence of the thing. I could sense it thinking, planning.
You say you could sense its intelligence, Captain.
You state that it happened just as you lost consciousness. Now, the semi-conscious mind is a very tricky thing. A man never knows just how much is real or how much is imagination.
Didn't you call it deadly?
Yes, there's no doubt about that.
And what if it is the same creature that attacked 11 years ago? From a planet over 1,000 light years.
How would it travel?
If it is an intelligent creature, if it is the same one, if it therefore is capable of space travel, it
It's
could
gas?
pose a grave threat to inhabited planets.
Intuition, however illogical, Mr. Spock, is recognized as a command prerogative.
And we're not trying to gang up on you.
And you haven't, Doctor. You've expressed the proper concern. You've asked the proper questions. You've both done your duty.
Okay.
What medical log entry you intend to make?
My medical log remains open.
He's proven his point. I can get that. With the vaccines.
On the whatever it is, Captain. Leaving the planet's surface, heading into space.
Can't really change when it's space and hide. Okay.
We can't maintain warp 8 speed much longer. Pressures are approaching the critical point.
Rain.
We are barely closing on it, Captain. We could be pursuing it for days.
Do what you can to increase our speed, Scott.
Do you not hear what he said? Come on.
Bring magnification, Mr. Taylor.
Magnification 12.
Same being. It's a gas cloud.
Spock, how do you read that?
It seems to be in a borderline state between matter and energy, elements of both.
That's cool.
It could possibly use gravitational fields for propulsion.
And you don't find that sophisticated, Mr. Spock?
Extremely efficient, Captain. Whether that indicates intelligence is another matter.
Open hatch and impulse engine number 2. Mr. Scott was doing an AID cleanup on it.
We won't be using the impulse engines. Turn the alarm off.
Captain, we can't do it. If we keep this speed, we'll blow up any minute now.
You to save. You're gonna sacrifice another 600 lives to it.
Go to warp 6.
Okay. Yeah, you lost 200 people to this already. You're gonna lose another. Not worth it. No.
Everyone else is at alert station, so I brought you some dinner.
I'm not hungry.
Doctor's orders.
What's happening?
Are we still chasing that thing halfway across the galaxy? Yes. Has the captain lost his sense of balance? Maybe. You're lucky you're out of it.
What do you mean out of it? I caused it. If I'd fired my phaser quickly enough on Arcus 10, this wouldn't have happened.
You know, self-pity is a terrible first course. Why don't you try the soup instead?
Oh, Miss Chapel.
I'm not hungry.
Dr. McCoy thought you might say something like that. This is his officially logged prescription for you. It has one word on it: eat. Dr. McCoy could, and possibly would, have you hauled down to sickbay and fed intravenously.
A survey on simian respiratory diseases.
Oh, I love her.
Give Garovic some food. What were you doing with this?
Applying psychology.
You'll never know.
Creature is slowing. It's down to warp 2.
Approach slowly.
Shoot it!
Understand. It was outrunning us.
Maybe it's decided to fight. Phasers ready?
Phaser show ready, sir.
What does that do? Does he get no oxygen?
Battle stations, all decks to battle stations. This is not a drill. All decks to battle stations.
Is he gonna get on the ship because of that?
Move in closely, Mr. Chekhov. Sublight 1/4 speed.
Captain, request permission to return to my post.
Within phaser range, sir. Locked on target.
Fire phasers, Mr. Chekhov.
It just kind of separates around it. What do you expect?
Photon torpedo.
Close enough to cause that reaction.
There. It's coming, sir.
Deflectors up.
Deflector is up, sir.
The deflectors will not stop it, Captain.
That's impossible.
I should have surmised this. For the creature to be able to use gravity as a propulsive force, it would have to have this capacity.
5 seconds to contact.
Enter ruler.
All hatches and secure. All lights on the board show green. Sir, the number 2 impulse vent. We have a red light on it.
Something's entered through
Oh,
the
Garrick,
number 2
you
impulse
bro.
vent. When it entered impulse engine number 2's vent, it attacked 2 crewmen, then got into the ventilating system, and now we have air for only 2 hours.
One man has a chance for survival. The other is dead. You can add that little price tag to your monster hunt.
That's enough, Bones.
It's not enough.
5 men.
The creature is now after us.
Creature, Mr. Spock.
It turned and attacked, Doctor. Its method was well considered and intelligent.
Finally on his team.
Could have been many light years away from us. Instead, it chose to turn and attack here. Why?
Impossible to tell, Captain, until I can make a closer survey of the creature.
Scotty, try flushing the radioactive waste into the ventilation system.
That sounds terrible.
I'm sorry, Jim. I was wrong.
Captain,
Can't enjoy that for too long.
creature's ability to throw itself out of time sync makes it possible for it to be elsewhere in the instant the phaser hits. There is therefore no basis for your self-recrimination. If you had fired on time 11 years ago, it would have made no more difference than it did an hour ago. The fault was not yours, Jim.
Hey, Spock, good man.
There was no fault.
If you want to play analyst, Spock, use someone else, not me. My concern is with the ship and the crew. Come in.
Oh, I was thinking you could just go to him, tell him.
I would like you to consider that the hesitation for which you are blaming yourself is an hereditary trait of your species. When suddenly faced by the unknown, a human will invariably experience a split second of indecision. I know you would prefer to wallow in a pool of emotion rather than...
Mr. Spock, it's very kind of you to come here.
Kindness, Mr. Garavik, is another human emotion. And I believe we have enough of that. You smell something.
Run!
Sir, it's coming through the vent.
Get out of here. I'll take this thing off.
Spock, no! Take your shirt off. Don't do that. Does it affect Spock differently? He has different blood, not he's green blood, not red blood, so there's no red blood cells? I don't know. Okay. What is that?
Jim, Spock may be dying.
If we let that thing into the ship, you'll have a lot of company.
I must have jammed the vent control when I hit it.
See if the reverse pressure has pulled it back into the ventilation system.
You saved my life, Captain.
Neither of us is dead, and
His blood is different.
Don't misunderstand my next question. Mr. Spock, why aren't you dead?
it's that green blood of his. My hemoglobin is based on copper.
It was an iron feasting.
The scent is different. I think I understand something now.
Do you believe you're in communication with the creature, Captain?
I don't know what it is, Mr. Spock. It may not be communication as we understand it.
Is it the smell?
The creature's moving back toward the number 2 impulse vent. The radioactive flushing may be affecting it.
Huh? Actually?
Open the vent. On my way to the bridge, Kirk. Ensign Garrick.
Yes, sir.
You were on the bridge. I'm asking for your military appraisal of the techniques used against the creature.
Standard, but ineffective.
Ineffective, Captain. I realize, Captain, you did everything you could do. I know that. It's just that nothing works against a monster that can do the things that thing does.
Ensign, what is your appraisal of your conduct on the planet?
I delayed firing.
And if you hadn't delayed firing?
There we go.
No difference.
Yep.
Ensign. No weapon known would have made any difference. Then, or 11 years ago.
Thank you for realizing. Time to go.
Report for duty, Ensign.
Thank you, sir.
Prove your worth.
The creature has left the ship at high warp speed and is already nearly out of scanner range.
Mr. Scott, I'll need all the speed you can deliver. Keep at it until we begin to shake apart. Kirk out. I believe I know where it's going.
It has changed course before to mislead us, Captain. Logic would dictate.
Oh, I'm playing intuition. Chekhov, compute course for Tycho star system. Lieutenant Uhura, contact Starfleet and the USS Yorktown. Inform them that we are pursuing the creature to planet 4 of that system. That's the location of its attack on the USS Farragut 11 years ago. The scent of the creature was somehow different. Something in my mind said home.
Says dad? Oh, the thing smelled it.
But home is where it fought a starship once before. We will rendezvous with the USS Yorktown in 48 hours.
If the vaccines aren't stable that long, then they're not really that good.
Those drugs are
How
perishable.
perishable can these drugs
Evidence
be?
indicates the creature is here to spawn. It will reproduce by fission, not just into 2 parts, but thousands.
Antimatter seems our only possibility. Contact medical stores. I want as much hemoplasma as they can spare in the transporter room in 15 minutes.
Yes, sir.
I presume you intend to use a hemoplasm
Wait.
to attract the creature.
Yep. They're chumming the water.
There is still one problem, Captain.
The blast, yeah.
A matter-antimatter blast will rip away half the planet's atmosphere. If our vessel is in orbit and encounters those shock waves.
No.
Chance we'll have to take, Mr. Spock.
Also, we cannot be certain the transporter will operate under those conditions. If a man is beaming up when that
He's
hits,
gonna sacrifice himself to kill the thing that killed his father.
That's exactly why I've decided to set the trap myself.
there is so little hemoglobin in my green blood. It therefore seems logical for me to be the one.
Negative, Mr. Spock. In case this plan fails, I'll need you aboard the ship. In that event, we'll need another plan.
It will require 2 men to transport the antimatter unit.
I'd like permission to go with you, sir.
There it is. Okay.
I had you in mind, Mr. Garrett.
Less than 1 ounce of antimatter here. It's more powerful than 10,000 cobalt bombs.
Let's hope it's as powerful as man will ever get.
Anti-grav.
Kirk Enterprise.
Captain, look.
That was fast. It's like, oh, wow.
Captain, you're not gonna be the bait.
Garavik's gonna be the
Back to
bait.
ship.
Oh, I knew it.
Consider yourself a report. This is no time for heroics. I have no intention of sacrificing myself.
He wasn't gonna actually sacrifice himself.
And lock onto us. going to be close. Stand by, Enterprise.
I can smell it, Captain. It's sickly. Honey's sweet.
Now, energize and detonate.
Same time? Where are they lost? It's like the energy? Their atoms melt? Oh my god.
All decks, stand by. Shockwaves.
You grabbed him?
A piece of them anyway.
Crazy way to travel, spreading a man's molecules all over the universe.
Yeah, man, let's go. Nice.
Thank heaven.
Mr. Scott, there was no deity involved. It was my cross-circuiting to be that recovered them.
Well then, thank pitchforks and pointed ears.
Bridge, this is...
All right.
Uhura here.
Have Mr. Chekhov laying a course for rendezvous with the Yorktown. Oh, Ensign, meet me in my quarters when you've cleaned up. I'd like to talk to you about your father. Several tall stories I think you'd like to hear.
Thank you, sir. I would.
That's cute. Awesome. I love this episode and the fact that it brought a character who was a red shirt and has a character whose past is significant to Kirk. His father is Kirk's original captain, and he died when this, you know, this creature absorbed his blood. We'll talk about that creature because that's insane. But it was just such an interesting theory, and I thought he was going to die and sacrifice himself, redeem himself, kill the thing that killed his father. But they did it a little bit better in the sense of he saves the day. He actually thought Kirk was going to sacrifice himself, so he was going to try to get Kirk knocked out and save the day by sacrificing himself so the captain still existed. But Kirk's like, we're not doing that, actually. Nobody's dying. We're just both going to make it out. So I like that little bit of a fun twist. But this man blaming himself for the same thing Kirk was blaming himself. He might have well been Kirk 2.0 in the making with his whole, if I didn't hesitate, hesitation's a human response to a thing like that. Well, it wouldn't have worked either way, and nobody would have saved anybody. And Kirk's obsession with trying to break this supersedes logic and protocol, which dictates you have to save, the needs of the few are placed below the needs of the many. And many things, like vaccines, are more important than trying to figure out what killed 200 people and then 5 people in the past. Now, his ideas and his everything going on, not totally, valid until we figure out that there's going to be thousands of these flying around and doing this potentially. Then the vaccines can wait a little bit, but I don't understand how they, not shelf stable these vaccines are, because most vaccines can survive in the fridge, and this is the future. So I imagined, unless there's something super experimental, that they'd have a way to save the vaccine or keep it preserved. But it's also placing time frame on it, stress on the situation, which is part of the story. I like the use of the officers of, chief surgeon and chief science officer to kind of be like, Kirk, you're going a little crazy. We need to have a meeting and talk, and we'll do this through regulation. Why are you doing this? And he's like, well, my intuition says this. And when he explains himself fully, his 2 staff members are on board, but he does seem crazy until that moment, validly so. But his revenge is available to him in the situation. And he obsesses over this creature when most of the time Kirk would have been like, my current lives are not as important as getting revenge on something that killed stuff in the past. 460 something lives right now, not worth the 200 of the past. We did lose 5 of them. That's still too many most of the time. I enjoy this though, especially the things like the creature drinking hemoglobin, which is pretty cool, or whatever they want to call it in this universe. Drinking the red blood cells is interesting, and taking them out, turning basically blood into water, or it also not being interested in Spock because it feasts on iron and not copper, is another big thing that just goes to show it's really, really, really minor things that can separate us and make us different, but those things that make us different or make us important too, and help make us unique and useful for society, have different perspectives and uses and purposes. I also like Nurse Chapel bringing the food and being like, well, if you don't, we're gonna IV feed you. And then when she goes back, Bones is like, why do you have that there? And she, psychology. And so it's just her being a nurse and caring for him a little bit and wanting him to eat and threatening him too with the wonderful nurse love. Now, this episode was kind of interesting compared to the last one, where they did take away Kirk's for his senility. This one, he says everyone is against him, but was incorrect phrasing, But he does eventually prove his point. But I was against him too, to be honest, and it's pretty fair. I'm excited to see where this is going. And though in terms of stories, this was a unique one in the sense of Kirk finally having questioned decisions that are questionable to even me, honestly. And I can't wait to see, what other beings exist out there, because this was another gas form. We've had a few of them, and they're so cool, especially one that can alter its shape, molecule, structure, everything, and become energy, which is super advanced. That's super cool. How did it form? We'll never know. And it said the material was never man-made. Maybe it said the material was man-made, but maybe it's just made of that material. I don't understand that portion, but okay, it happens. I enjoyed it, and I'll regard that portion, because I didn't really I'm not gonna hold too much weight onto that. I thought it was almost like there was a weapon that happened here, but it wasn't. It was a being. But yeah, thanks for joining me. I'm Mikey. Check out Patreon, follow, and support goes a long way, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.